As Remembrance Day approaches, the Royal BC Museum is sharing an important flag flown during the First World War, the symbol of a BC battalion surviving several battles and flew above a strategic spot on the front lines with a strong connection to Comox.
Rolled it out on this table and said, "Oh, this is a whole different kettle of fish." It's a flag of the 102nd Battalion, Canadian Expeditionary Force, who were called the North British Columbians and served during the Great War. What identifies this as the 102nd is the red square. The battalion was recruited and headquartered out of Comox and Courtenay, British Columbia. They trained locally in that area at Goose Spit, and then when they went to Vancouver to get overseas, a lot of their troops that had been recruited from northern British Columbia joined together, eventually wound up in France in August of 1916. But what made this flag so special is because we had Major O'Kell's letter that he provided when he donated this, and he referred to it as this old red rag, and have treasured it ever since as my outstanding souvenir. We wouldn't have known that it was a headquarters flag. This is a place that's gathering so much intelligence, receiving orders as to what to do. This is where the think tank of the regiment was. It speaks to what these individuals had to go through. It is the first time that the Canadians engaged in open warfare, and it was all forward movement. It's the last great push of the First World War. As well, there was another individual in town who donated to us a collection of insignia worn by BC battalions and regiments. The men of the battalion saw a lot of conflict. They were on the Somme, they were at Passchendaele, Vimy, Hill 70. It has been through the elements, it has been through the conflict. The headquarters was bombarded. It had a plane crash nearby. I think it's in magnificent condition in light of what it has seen.
This Week in History, brought to you by the Royal BC Museum, bringing British Columbia's stories together.